morning YouTube, Scott from SE Landscaping on the last Saturday in May, and I am out working, and I was working last Saturday, which I usually do every other one, but due to unforeseen circumstances, let's say, the last 2 weeks has been manic, and I can honestly say it's the first time in 17 years. Last week I thought, should I just shut the doors, sell everything and take a couple of years off? That's how bad it got. But we've come through it and we've sorted out problems. We've got some new members of staff in. One is the other one, it's early days, but the other one who's been in for a week now is I can honestly say brilliant. It is a female, it's the first female the company's employed, and the good news is she comes in, she's doing things like weeding and litter, etc., and she just comes in, she just gets on with stuff, whereas people I've had in the past who do the weeding and things, they get to an area and they moan on, and then they, oh well, I don't really fancy doing this all day, so she just gets on with it. It's a breath of fresh air, and the work she's turning out is quality. So that's where we are with that. Like I say, unforeseen circumstances, it has been a hectic time, and I was just having a few bad days through no fault of my own. The good news is, next year, well, back end of this year, there are big changes coming. I know I did say last year that I was going to be downsizing and everything, and it never happened, and in hindsight I should have done it. So big changes coming back end of the year, various things already in motion, and there will be some updates on that further in the year, but let's just say there will be some there'll be a massive difference in the business after October. So that's where we are with that. Very little footage achieved the last week or so because I've been that busy, so I'll just put up a couple of shots here of a job that I've just completed this last week, which is I'll put this first shot up here. And that, to anybody looking, might be a giant shrub, but believe it or not, there is a tree in there, and that is ivy that probably about 10 years of growth that's took over the tree. Now I shall put a photo up now of the tree with 95% of the ivy removed. And that is the finished project, and you can see the tree is just starting to leaf up, and it will benefit from removing this. There's a small bit on the there's a small bit of ivy on the actual trunk there that's been left. It's basically been left because we've cut it all and we've pulled a lot of the ivy off, but the bits around the trunk were that tight that I think I would do more damage to the tree trying to get it off. So what I've done is I've snipped it at the bottom, and once the ivy dies, what it'll do, it'll gradually slacken off because it'll lose its life and it'll lose its power. So we'll come back and remove those little bits, but apart from that, it is a job well done. The customer's happy because, like I said, that he thought the tree might be dead, but when we've got it all off, as you can see, there's a few leaves on there, and it'll start to leaf up, and it'll be a nice tree next year. So that's a job we've been on with. Ivy can be a pain in the right setting environment. It can be nice, but things like on trees, it doesn't always kill the trees, but you can grow it up trees, and if you monitor it and look after it, it can be quite nice up the trunks and things. But when it gets as tight as this, I mean, some of this stuff we cut off was 6 inches thick. So you're trying to cut it, but you're trying not to cut through the tree, so you're just trying to cut 90% and then sort of pull at it to get it off. But we managed, and it's like I say, it's a nice finish. And the area below the tree now is another area that we're going to start to well, it's going to get leveled off with an excavator. Then we're going to try and get some grass seed on, and then we'll start cutting it. So like I say, very little footage because of the way things have been, and it's just annoying in business that a lot of things out of your control, and a lot of things that other people do cause you so much chew. And it's like I say, I was out most nights last week till 9 o'clock. which I said I would never do again, but unfortunately when things are out of your hands and problems occur, you've got no choice. So now that we're back up to good manpower, like I said on a previous video, I've thrown money at manpower just to make my job easier and get the stress levels down, because I was very close to shutting the doors. What would it mean if I'd shut the doors? It would have meant that I could have probably sold up. I could have probably sold all my equipment. Yes, I'm in contracts which come with penalties and things. That would have been something I would have had to sort out. I would have had to either get subcontractors in or pay penalties. But I could have quite easily, like I say, walked away and got a company in and just said, right, how much for everything, take it. And probably a few weeks later just set up with a little van. That was what I felt like doing. I felt like just getting a little van and a trailer, keeping one small machine and one large machine, and just going at it and just pottering about. And I think that would have been a nice scenario, the way things were going, because I'd had it up to here with things. So things will change, like I say, big changes coming in, and next year will be a lot different. And yeah, probably a lot of you guys who watch the channel every week will be saying to yourself, well, you did say that last year and it never happened. Well, believe me, this is a promise that it is going to happen this year. So get it out the way. I've never wished the season away before ever, but this year it like I say, it's just got on top. So that's where we are with that. I've been wishing the season away just because of the stress levels, but hopefully with the new manpower in place, the way things are going, the way things have gone the last week, in a couple of weeks time I'll be in a happier place again. So, and we can get back to doing what we love, which is ground maintenance and landscape. So that's where we are. Just a short video, guys, just a couple of updates on everything. I will start getting videos now that we're up to manpower and I can spare a bit of time. We will get some videos. So that's pretty much it for today. So we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.